Hi everyone and welcome back to today's morning report with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Handtech Markets, and this is the sterling dollar chart. And sterling has been under a little bit of pressure today actually, despite the fact that we've had the services PMI data that's come out from the UK. Services PMI was actually much better than expected actually at 9:30, but the dollar has been strengthening pretty much across the board since the European session has started, certainly in the past hour anyway. And that has been dragging both euro and sterling lower. This move has now dragged it below the key pivot level, or the key near-term pivot level on the cable chart. Around the 48.70 mark is that pivot level, and that's been now broken. So that reopens these lows that we've had on cable. The next one is 47.75 and then 47.37. However, it is basically just a choppy consolidation, this chart. This is the hourly chart, and you can see no real overall direction. We've had a slight recovery with a couple of higher lows, but nothing really significant. And the fact is that we're still finding resistance underneath the 50 big figure level that has time and time again held back this cable recovery. And even then, yesterday we saw 49.80 again, so coming in just below that 50 big figure mark, and the resistance is now in place, so it's just adding to that resistance, and we are falling away again on cable. So I see this as more of a choppy consolidation. I don't really see a great deal else that you can really say about it. The fact is that you're in this phase now for the past few weeks where you could even play the hourly RSI as towards extreme levels, so buying at 30, selling at 70. You could still be doing that. With that regard, you're not far from 30 again. So if this is going to continue as a choppy consolidation, you would imagine that support may well start to come in around that 48 big figure mark, which had been sort of marked the lows on several occasions here. So between 47.50 and 48 big figure, maybe you'll start to see some support coming in for this for the cable, with the RSI not far from 30. Maybe it'll start to get a little bit oversold on the near-term outlook and then start to form some support. But it's difficult to really play cable on any other way at the moment, because there is such a lack of direction and no real decisive candles either way. So if you've got a couple of indecisive candles back in the end of last week, which sort of turned around that drift lower, but again, Friday's sharp move higher has been negated to a certain extent by this negative candle that we saw yesterday. So there's no real no real decisive element to this chart, and I think it's going to be continuing to be on the choppy side. So that would suggest sort of maintaining no real longevity of trading positions, because you'll just get any profits eroded. So you need to be quite cute and quite smart with your trading in taking that into account. So I wish you good luck in your trading on cable today, and I will speak to you later. Thank you.